What's up, guys? Midwest 2 of you here back again. Just out here in the shop, not doing a whole lot tonight. Just cleaning up a little bit, kind of getting things thrown away, put away, out the way. You know, finally got one of these out of the box. This is the 6 to 12 volt DC circuit tester from Snap-on. EECT4H. I have two of these. Decided, you know what, I need to go ahead and use it. Normally I use my multimeter for, current checks and parasitic draw verification, things of that nature, but decided to go ahead and get that out, start using it more often. I don't have a whole lot of experience using them, but easy to learn. Shouldn't be that hard. But other than that, just doing some tidying up, trying to put some things away. Made contact with Tom Gunn, so Tom is going to be getting these. I'm going to send these to him. So I think he'll be a good person to have that. These are the Craftsman V Series ratchet and an extra rebuild kit, which I doubt he'll ever need to use that for this particular ratchet because it's already brand new. He can use that in another ratchet he may have. But other than that, did a little bit of organization on my toolbox. This is the I call it the Golden Boy. Oh, the something I could show you guys too, which I thought was really cool today. Oh, I'm not gonna be able to find it, am I? I'm moving too much stuff around. I gotta. Where did I? Oh, here it is. So this is the original 50th anniversary. Hang on. The original 50th anniversary sticker that was on the box. It's just a sticker. If anybody knows where I may be able to get a replacement one of these, let me know. I've got to figure out if someone can make me some or what. But it came off the box today. I was cleaning off the drawers. Here's one of them here. I've got a whole host of them sitting off to the side drying out in front of a heater. And then tomorrow we'll start sanding down, and then we'll sand it, clean it, and then we'll do primer, and then we'll start painting and stuff like that probably by this weekend. But yeah, I've been working on this box a little bit more today, just kind of getting some things ready to go. As I told you guys last time, I put all of the slides in. I also installed the lighting. Let's see if I can show you guys that real quick. Give me a second here. I got too many things plugged up. Need to work on that too at some point in time. Starting to get colder here in the Midwest, so that being said, we are using our garage heaters and things more often now because temperature's starting to change a bit. Let me see here. There we go. So I got the lighting installed. It is behind the deck lid here, the top lid. I'm not going to show you guys how I have it installed, but it is back there. It's really simple installation. Just making sure everything's good to go, seated well. But it provides lighting on top. Kind of really sets the box off pretty decent, I think, personally. I got this Blue Point magnetic tray up here, so if I'm working with a few different tools that I want to keep out, I don't want to keep putting them on the trays or whatever, I can attach a few things up here, and while I'm using them, they're handy, they're readily accessible. Oops. And you see how strong that magnet is. It wants to pull the whole entire lid shut. So that's something else. Now that I think about it, I also have to go ahead and get, man, that is on there. You guys have no clue how strong that is. I have to roll it off. But I have to get a, what do you call it? Like an actuator or whatever rod here so that the lid stays positioned while it's up. But the light back there is really nice. I don't think I'm going to sticker this guy up too much. I mean, my KR, I've got vintage stickers on here. I'll probably I got to clean this guy up here a little bit, get some of that rust off there, make that look nice. But this is an older, like little note thing. I'll probably end up putting it up there maybe. I don't know. I got to put something on it to make it personable. I don't know. We'll see. But these Blue Point, man, these things are nice. And I have another one here. See if I can grab it here. Hang on a second. Where's that? This one here, I've got to clean it out. Actually, hang on here. Let me do that now. Just got some bugs and stuff from the summer months in it. But this Blue Point tray here is also magnetic. It's got a couple things in there. Like I said, I need to clean it out. But I need to find a place for this as well. These are really heavy duty trays. I mean, these things are built out of the same gauge metal as the box in itself. You see I've got this snap-on one here kind of chilling out. I'm trying to figure out, and this does have a part number and everything. It does say snap-on. And I'm going to be using more of these vintage trays because these older boxes have this lip here and it allows for that kind of use. But I'm going to try to use more of these things that I've got. I bought these, never really used them quite that often. But I think I'm going to try to do that more. Take better use to some of the things that I've acquired over the years. Yeah, but so I put the sockets up here. I think this is where they're gonna live. And you guys always hear me say that I can do most general service jobs off this tray here, and that's, for the most part, that's true. In terms of socket needs of sockets, right? I've got my larger axle nut sockets. I've got my like O2 sensor sockets. Other types of sensor sockets up here. I've got some axle nut sockets. I've got a couple common swivels that I use: 15 millimeter, 10 millimeter, 11 millimeter. Depends on what vehicle I'm working on, really. I've got 8 vehicles, and every one of them, with the exception of my Impala, are used, meaning that they're anywhere from a few years old all the way to 40 years old. I think my BMW or my Volkswagen Bug is a 74. So it's like 45 years old. So I got anywhere from 45 to, 5 or 6 years old. So that's a pretty decent range, a hefty range. And I service all my vehicles myself. So anything that's, your general maintenance, your, stuff that anybody should be able to do, oil changes, fluid changes, your wipers, all that kind of crap. That's something every man and woman should know how to do in general. If you're driving a car, you should know how to do those things. But I also do all my suspension changes. So like my lift kit for my truck, I'm putting that on, not having someone else do it. My tire rotations, I do all that kind of crap. All my, if I need to replace shock struts, wheel bearings, drive axles, clutch. That's something I'm going to be doing on my nephew's car here pretty soon. So I'll be adding that one to my tool belt. All interior work, wiring, fuel system, you name it. Body work. I'm pretty much doing all that myself. So that is why I have so many tools. I got 4 toolboxes. If you consider my scrapyard bin over there, my salvage yard box. But that's why I have so much. I have such a variety of things. In my quote unquote, I say quote shop, which is nothing more than my home garage. I've got, lifts. I've got, I got a 12-ton press. I've got body tools. I got porter power tools. I got welders, MIG, TIG, and stick. I can pretty much do the majority of things here. Engine, lift, rotisserie. I pretty much can do all that kind of stuff here at home if the need arises. Some things I won't do, like when I had to do my clutch on my Chevy, I ended up sending that off to a shop because I had never done one before. I felt like that was something I need to do more research and homework on before I kind of jumped into it. Now I feel confident enough that I can do it on my own. So luckily enough, my nephew bought a Mustang. It needs a new clutch. Well, actually the throwout bearing's bad, but we're just going to replace everything. And with that, my brother-in-law and I are going to do it. So we're going to tag team it. We'll be working at his place, but I will be taking a lot of tools with me, and I'm probably going to record that and share that process with you guys. It's probably going to be a 2-day event because I just know that I'm going to be anyway, it's just going to take longer if I was doing it myself. So but yeah, I got everything here, all my spark plugs, sockets. I've got a full suite of that. One thing I don't have, you should have for a BMW. Most European cars are like a 14 millimeter spark plug socket. I don't think I have one. I've got everything else in SAE, but I don't have a 14 mil. So I end up using like my 14 millimeter socket to retrieve the spark plug out of there. I need to get a 14 millimeter spark plug socket. Yeah, I don't have one. Everything's SAE that I own. But yeah, so I've got, I try to keep everything here. I got to dust a lot of this crap off. I'm looking at it. Man, this stuff is so dusty. Just sitting out this whole time. Got my lights, my little small SAE. You guys can't see it. My little small SAE set over here that I showed you guys the other day. My knife, my new light from Olight. Still can't wait to get this guy out, get it used. I got these sitting up here right now because they're going to be in a rinse jar, but I just wanted to get them out of the Matco box and kind of set them up here. And then, that kind of inspires me to go ahead and finish getting this box done. I got my test light here, my F80, my Cornwell. I got to get this rebuilt, and then my this FL80, FHL80, no FX80, which has been a really good ratchet. And I got my 1/2-inch drive big boy up here, S936 I think it is, or SX936. So they just kind of live up in here. When we do get things going, this is just a ramble tonight, guys. It's not, if you want to tune off, just drop off. It's probably should have said that 8 minutes ago. But we are going to take some of the ratchets out of here. I think we're going to move. I got a set over in my service cart that are going to go in here. They're not snap-on. I'm not going to have snap-on wrenches in every freaking toolbox. That's just ridiculous, and it's too expensive. But I do get this set of Colombian wrenches here. I'll probably end up moving those over into this box here, or move those into my service cart and move my service cart wrenches over into here. That's because the Colombians are Taiwan, whereas the ones in my service cart are Craftsman USA. I think they were made by SK. My stubbies will stay in here. Maybe, I don't know. They may stay in here. These wrenches here by Mass Fabricator, these are my SAE set. They'll probably go into the snap-on service cart. And the only reason why they're going to move over is because I want to use them more. And and that's the whole purpose of having some of these things, because like everybody always comments that things are piled on top of each other. And when I got this Jamestown cart broken down, it allowed me the opportunity to unclutter or declutter. And so by having this guy here, it helps me even further to declutter by pulling out some of the things that should not indeed be in here. So like all these snap-on screwdrivers are going to move over as well. All these little miniature ones will as well, because I have everything else in Matco. So I'm just going to move things over. We already talked about the wrenches. We're going to pull. All this stuff will probably stay. These may go because they house both Mac and Matco, or Mac and Snap-on sockets. The wrench racks this will all change because I have a full length wrench rack that's going to go in here, and then that Snap-on smaller one will go inside of this cart because this cart won't have, or this box won't have as many ratchets as my other two boxes do, or as many pliers. So we're just going to have a select grouping of pliers in here, and then everything else will reside in either my Matco cart or my KR box. So all this stuff over here, all the case stuff will stay here. There's no point in moving that crap over. Down here, the Mac scrapers will move over. The hubcap will lock set will move over. Then I have this set of T-handle hex that I've never used. They're gonna go over. Maybe they'll get used if they're over there. This whole box is gonna be re-laid out. I've been watching several different videos that have better layouts than what I have, and I'm gonna replicate, you know, what I've seen and take you guys along for that journey. Down here in the bottom, I also got like my snap-on pullers there, and then I have a side cabinet all the way over there, and then that side cabinet has all my cases. So everything that I have in cases that doesn't have an actual life or box is gonna move over. A lot of this is my other case tools that, and you know, pressure checkers and all my specialty stuff. It'll probably stay in here. This here, well, no, that's not, never mind, that will stay here. I think for the most part. And then I have a huge set, which I don't know if you guys have seen it. I probably should have showed this earlier because most of the people now probably dropped off. But I have this huge set of proto sockets there. You see all huge ones, and they've never been used. These are all 3/4 inch drive. I've never, proto challengers, I've never had them out, so they're gonna get put into a location that allows them, you know, I think I just found something I've been looking for. Yeah, okay, we're gonna set that off to the side. Another subject. But this is, we're gonna pull these, so this will allow them to get used. But I got a whole kit, the whole kit down there that needs to come out and see some light. So we're gonna do that. Get things more readily accessible than what it currently is. So that's the plan for that. And then over here in the snap-on box, I don't know what I'm gonna do with the ratchets. I haven't quite thought about that far yet. I don't think I'm gonna pull out very many ratchets out of this box. None of this stuff is gonna go into that box over there. Maybe a ratcheting screwdriver will, maybe. I don't know. Absolutely none of this. Absolutely none of this. Maybe, that's not true. Probably some of these will. So I got like 2 new Bacos. So I got 2 different styles of Bacos. So they'll probably move over so they can get more use. The radiator stuff might. I don't know. Oh shoot, man. Now this stuff may. Some of this stuff may. I have not decided yet, like in terms of additional socket sets, what's gonna go in that box. And it's kind of hard for me to really think about that because I have so much stuff and I don't know what makes the best sense. So I don't really know. I got some other sets that I can't really get to right now, but they are in the side box here, the side drawers here, and oh yeah. So let me get a light. So in the side box, we have all the right tool stuff. And we have all these socket sets here. Every one of these are additional socket sets, met length, metrics, and SAEs, quarters, metric, 12 points. So I don't know. There's a lot of sockets. I mean, you got all of those sockets. You got all these here. And I got to make a decision as to what I'm going to do. And I also have that big 3/8 drive master set down at the very bottom. So, which really sees no use. So, and that's all metric, deep, Schmidt, lengths, and shallow. So we may end up moving that set, just that set there, and move it over. I don't want to, this set here, I don't plan to use it because I've already got enough of it. I mean, I've got this, I got all of that in here, plus all the loose stuff. And then I've got, there goes the light. And then I've got this set, and yeah, so, and then I've got another one as well. I got this guy here. Let's see if I can open that. I got this set here. So I'm gonna do something tonight anyway. I'm gonna swap something else out. Yeah, I gotta do something. So that'll be that's a different story. We'll do that here off camera. But so I got a lot of stuff I gotta move over. So that's what I'm working on kind of like tonight. I'm just trying to get things prepared and start really thinking about what's gonna move over, what makes sense, what does not, because this box here is just gonna house things that don't get used very commonly. So anything that's getting used or should be getting more use is got to go over to that cart there. So because that cart will be mobile in terms of being pulled out of the garage more often than this one will never be, and it's highly unlikely that that guy will either. So we got to make sure that this cart is well suited to do the job. So, but we're figuring it out. But yeah. And then I don't think any of these ratchets are going to go over either. I think they're all going to pretty much stay in here and kind of live there as well. So, but we're getting there. We're figuring out. That's the fun part of it. It's not agonizing. It's not stressful. It's just, just take your time, kind of figure out what you need to do, what makes sense, what makes the best sense in terms of layout, efficiency, and ease of work. So, but we'll get it figured out. So. But all right, guys, it's 22 minutes. I've already taken this video well beyond its logical sense. So I'm going to drop off, but I'll do another video tomorrow if you guys are interested. We'll see how well this one does. If we hit like 500 views in the next 24 hours, we'll do another video and show you guys where we're at. All right, guys, make sure that you subscribe. Make sure that you leave a comment. Make sure that you click that bell and also click that like button. And don't forget to follow me on Instagram at Midwest_tools_review. All right, guys, catch you in the next one. Peace.